Hello my friends, welcome to video 83. And as you can see, I got me some nice background light for my videos. We'll see how that's gonna come out. My wife painted the wall white for me so I can use this as a background, and then I got some blue light. Actually, it's a RGB LED light that I can adjust and make different colors, which basically lights up the whole background. And I like how it looks. So, in this video, what I want to do is I want to tell you my 5 best tips for garage selling. My wife and I and the kids, we have been garage selling for many years. It used to be some summers we would do it every Saturday. We'd get up in the morning and head out to our route. And I think last year we just completely skipped it and didn't do it. And then this year we've been doing it the last 3 Saturdays, I think, or maybe 2 Saturdays. And we really enjoy it. It's just fun. We get up early. We head out at about 7:30 in the morning. We get breakfast, and then we go to our route. We have a route that we always drive every single time for the last, I don't know, 15 years. Same exact street, and there's enough garage sales on that street every single Saturday. And they're all different all the time. So we really like this route. It's very easy. We are usually done by 11:30, 11 in the morning, and that's enough for us. We're pretty tired by then, and we're done. So it works really well for us. But over the years, we've just gathered together a bunch of things that we know that works, or not works, but basically things that are to look out for, or to look for. So this is about garage selling in terms of going out and looking at garage sales and buying stuff. You don't have to buy anything. We find it fun just to find interesting things at good deals, or things that we can replace our existing stuff with better stuff. So my wife is a minimalist, so she doesn't like a bunch of clutter in our house. But the stuff that we do find, like I said, we either find stuff that's better than what we have and we replace it, or if we get it at a good deal, we'll buy it and resell it on Marketplace. And we've done that a bunch of times, and it's just fun. So my top 5 tips for garage selling. When you're driving around, don't look for, but when you see a bad sign, a sign that says yard sale or garage sale, but doesn't have an arrow, that's a good sign. They usually will put their address on the sign in small letters. So driving up to it and slowing down and taking a note of the address or looking up the address, that little extra step will give you a better chance of going to a better garage sale. This has been proven over the years. Anytime we see a crappy sign, that's a sign of a good garage sale. That means many people that are garage selling will not go to this garage sale because they don't know where to go, and they won't take their time to look at the address and find it. And what that means is, if they had any good stuff at their garage sale, most likely it's still there for you to go and find it. Signs that are huge with good arrows. We see signs that are humongous or very fluorescent, very easy to see where to go, and they're very close to off the big road. Those tend to be, not always, but in average, they're usually not as good of garage sales. So look at the sign, and if the sign is crap, you know that the garage sale is good. It's worth figuring out where it is. If the sign is too easy to see, most likely it's not that great. So that's number one. Number two is also, if you keep driving following the sign, excuse the fly that's flying around. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty annoying. So if you're driving and you see that you're following these signs, sometimes there'll be like a big sign on the main road, you turn off and you keep driving, and sometimes you don't even know if you're going the right way, but the last sign told you to turn left, so you're just following this road and you're already feeling like you're way farther than the garage sale would be. Just keep driving. And then sometimes they'll put little signs, like this last Saturday we were out, we were driving, and they would put these little tiny circles on the side of the road with little arrows. So we kept following it into the mountains. And so the farther it is, the more people will fall off and not go to it. That's also worth going to sometimes, majority of the time. Sometimes when you go into the woods or into the mountains, some garage sales won't be that great. But chances are that because it's far away or farther than you're used to, than a couple of blocks, if you have to go longer than a mile, a lot of people will just give up and turn around. So just keep going and you have a good chance of getting a good one. Number three is always negotiate or haggle. I'm not a haggling type of a guy. Like, I don't enjoy that kind of thing, but in garage sales, I really I'm uncomfortable doing it, but I always do it anyway. Like, if an item is $15, like for instance, this chair I'm sitting in, it's a nice office chair that I already have in my office, but I found this one at the garage sale that's just like my chair, and they wanted $15 for it. And so I can tell that because it's priced at $15, this is a good chair. I mean, this chair cost $350 probably at the store, and it's in good condition. And they are only asking $15. So because they're asking so low, I can tell that that this item is not valued as much as it should be. So I asked them, how about $10? And so they were like, sure. So I paid $10 for this chair. And with every item, like if you're buying multiple items from a place, for sure you should bundle it and knock off 25 to 30% minimum. But sometimes I'll find a good item that I really want, and while my wife and the girls are walking around, I'll go and negotiate with them or whatever and get a lower price on it and buy it. And then I see that they're picking up some items too, so it's uncomfortable for me to go and negotiate for those items as well, because they already gave me a really good deal on this one. So sometimes I will see if it's worth haggling on it, or maybe if it's worth for me to just buy it at the full price since they already gave me a good deal on this one. This last Saturday, I bought this chair from these people, so they gave me this chair for $10 instead of 15. And then my wife found a faucet that we can use in our main bathroom that we've been meaning to buy one anyway. to replace the one we have. And there was a really good brand new faucet. It had a $20 price on it. And then there was another, like a Christmas pictures that has little lights in it that twinkle and stuff like that we wanted to get. And so instead of, again, dropping the price on that faucet, I knew the faucet was a good price at 20 bucks even. So I basically just asked them if they would give me both the picture and the faucet for 20 bucks. So you gotta really feel it out and see, but never pay full price. I mean, obviously sometimes you will, but with garage sales, you gotta haggle. You gotta make it fun. So to me, when I win like this, when I get something at an even cheaper price, I feel good and I enjoy that. That's part of going to garage sales for me. It's fun to win a little. The number 4 is kind of related to number 3, is if you're buying an item that you are not going to personally use but you want to resell because you see it's a good price, make sure that you make money when you buy. So you got to know what the value of the item is, and you got to know that you're buying at a good price, that there's a profit already built in to it when you buy it. For instance, this chair, I could probably easily sell this chair for 50 bucks, maybe 30 bucks at the minimum. So if I bought it at 15, I would have still made money. If I bought it at 10, I make even more money. So you got to know what items are worth. And then usually what I do is I look at items that I know what they're worth. I don't look at stuff that I don't know what it sells for or whatever. But you can always also go on Marketplace and look it up and see what people are selling it for. Or even go on eBay and look at sold items and see what things sold for. I don't recommend selling on eBay, no matter what. It's a ripoff. If you're just doing a one-off items, you're gonna lose money and you're gonna waste a bunch of time trying to ship it. eBay takes too many fees, and then it's really hard to get people to pay for shipping. So you're gonna first of all lose money on the eBay fees, and then you're gonna lose money on the shipping. I've tried doing it many times, and my policy is I never sell stuff on eBay. Marketplace is the best place to sell it. If you're living in a bigger city, Marketplace or Craigslist are your number one places to sell stuff and have people come and pick it up from you. Maybe meet them in a close by place, but don't deliver and don't ship. And item number 5 has to do with not going to garage sales, but doing a garage sale yourself. Number 5 tip is don't do it. Having a garage sale is not worth it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of resources. You're gonna spend more money on it than you're going to make, and it's just not worth it. If you have tools to sell or electronics at good prices, then you're gonna make money if you bought those things at a good price. Those things sell really good, but all the other stuff is just gonna sit there. You're gonna lose a whole day. You're just gonna sit out there all day. People are gonna come, they're gonna look and buy nothing or give you a quarter for it. And then at the end of the day, you're gonna load it all up in your car and haul it out to the donation bin. You're just gonna waste a day. You're not gonna make any money. We did garage sales several times, and we only made money one time when I had a bunch of stuff to sell. We were planning to move to Florida, so I basically decluttered all my tools, all the stuff that I have. I took out all the stuff that I had extra that was not necessary for me to keep or move to Florida. And so I had a lot of like tools and electronics and stuff like that for sale. And we made good money off of that. But all the other times when we didn't have these items, it was just a waste of time. We tried selling donuts, we tried selling water and pop and hot dogs. We did have fun, but it was a flop. You spend more money than you make. So that's my 5 tips for garage selling. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a like, please. It helps me a lot with my channel. It shows videos to other people if there's interaction. So if you would just like this video and comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much.